Hello and welcome to the next video in the series from Madman Mike Productions about Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is the Pacifist Perfectionist run-throughs. We're basically doing it on the hardest difficulty, but doing it in a way that I'm going to be having as little contact with the enemy as possible. On this one I'm just going to quickly mention about the upgrades of the plane, which are quite important. So the first one, the cockpit, will give you radar and then also extend the radar range, which is quite handy because it means you can see who's alerted to you and who's walking in your direction. The other one that's quite important if you're going for like a completionist is command and control, because that will not only give you dead drops but also give you all secondary objectives from further away, things like the capture HVTs as well as the little bits and pieces you can pick up on the way. So those two I have upgraded really. My money I had quite a lot because I went through the first mission several times, which is something to bear in mind. If you go through it several times over, you get to keep all the money. Okay, the next sort of things you want to be looking at, apart from the gadgets, is under goggles, getting things like the sonar pulse. Now on Perfectionist I believe that it doesn't work through walls, I've yet to check that, but you can start just purchasing and equipping all these bits and pieces to help you in the field. Quite important really, because the more you can see, the more you can plan. And gadgets, again, you could just go through and just upgrade and purchase them as you want really. Yeah, apart from that we'll just roll on. Right then, here we are, starting on the second mission. This is in Mirawa, Iraq. This first part is a sniping part of the game. It's one of the only bits that it forces you to actually take down the enemies, which is a bit of a shame, you know. There's no other way to do it. It's pretty much just point and click. You do have to time them and do them in the order that I've done them, for example. This one up here is next. The problem is you cannot let any of them see you hit any of their colleagues. You've got to basically wait till none of them are looking. So that means just sitting there and waiting for a bit. Wait till he goes just past that rock. That's it. Now we cleared the way for Sam Fisher. Oh, he's got such a cute little parachute. Right. There he is, armed with the trusty crossbow. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I know that there's a joke here somewhere about a fish going upstream and all that, but I cannot for the life of me figure it out. Please put it in the comments if you figure it out. I might give you a prize for the winner. If any of you are actually wondering about my rig, it's not anything special really. It's an FX 8350 Black Edition, that's running at stock. I've got an Asus R9 270X, that's running at stock as well. And the backbone of that is just an Asus M5A97 Evo R2 motherboard. It's only got 8GB of RAM, so it's nothing special, but it runs this game absolutely perfectly. Right, let's keep going up and up. This part's fairly easy actually. There are two guys in the courtyard, as you can see on the radar. You just leave them talking. Just go past them. Just stick to the edges of this little lower camp, and that's it. Basically, we want to get up there, so just climb up this small gap in the wall and continue up the stairs. Just leave them chatting, having their chin wag. That's it, and then all we got to do is launch the tri-rotor. This is all done automatically. You get control of it straight away. You just go up. You can go in through the windows, I suppose, if you want, but I might as well just stick to the most straightforward route. All you got to do is just steer clear from the men. That's it. It's quite a good way, really, of introducing it to the little tri-rotor. It's quite handy. Yeah, so we don't fly into things. It's quite a handy little bit of kit. Right, nothing you can do about that. It just loses its signal base and gets shot down. So at that point, you just carry on. Go past the door. You don't actually go in there. And what we're going to do is going to stick to the outside of the building. Again, we're going for this complete ninja kind of approach. We don't want anyone to see us. Okay, so you can see that there is a guy up around here on the radar. Sticking to using the aiming mode when moving so as to go quietly. I'm just going to pop out this window. that guy's now gone back inside, that's fine. We'll just go over to the next one. And now, we can continue on. Okay, and the whole while, none of these guys know we were here. We go back out this window. Go around, as you can see there's a laptop in here for us to hack. There is one guy in here, he's a heavy. Yeah, you could take him out with some, you know, by landing on top of him or something, but we're going for the complete pacifist gameplay, so we're going to just leave him to do his thing. Like I said, the laptop's just below me, so as soon as he's gone out that door, I'll hack it and move on. Huh, I guess he doesn't leave. Well, alright, while he's not looking, just hack the laptop. Oh, that was a waste of time. Just wait for him as soon as he goes to check. Oh dear. Oh dear, I kind of done this bit a bit wrong. Let's see if I can salvage this. While he's checking that door, we can slip through. Woo! That was close. Oh, that was close. Right, here's an on the rails beaten up scene, torture scene, so we'll just skip this. I will spare him. If you're a little bit grossed out by God, don't watch this because he kind of pulls the trigger on himself. Oh, that's right. I can skip that as well. Okay, so basically just gave us some more information for where we got to go. We should just continue on.
What's our plan of attack, Sam?
I'll climb from here.
Oh, that's lovely. That's stuck at the bottom of the screen now. Great.
Sam, I've got the
You gotta love it when there's always a bug. Right, fairly simple this bit. While they're talking, you can just carry on up.
Give me a sit, Red Bull.
Okay, this is a rearming station. Usually you can replace anything you've used, but of course on Perfectionist you can't actually do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep walking around the cliff top. I'm just going to wait here. Now, what's going to happen in a couple of moments is a guy's going to walk out here. I'm going to whistle to him, and when he comes to investigate it, I'm going to go through the other window. Just got to wait from there he is. You can just about see him there. Actually, let's just do it a bit early. I think that should call him over. No, 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 no. Yes, cool. Right, in the meantime, we just go past. The other guy's not looking, as you can see on the radar. He's looking the other way, which lets us just climb up to the shooting range. As soon as he goes to check his weapons, you just go past and cut the rope. I say rope, fabric, same difference. Right, and there's a dead drop there. It's free money. Okay. Just gotta wait for him to finish doing what he's doing. And then what we want to do is we want to jump over to this vehicle and then up there eventually. Now you might not be able to do it exactly like this because of course they're patterns of what's the word I'm looking for? Patrol. The patterns of patrol are always slightly different, so you just got to wait for him. That guy there is looking in the other direction, so he's the main problem at the moment. He's looking away currently. We'll just climb up. Okay, we're almost there. As you can see, none of them are looking in my direction, so I'm going to go for it. Oh, so close. There we go. There's now a guy around here. We want to just creep past him, so make sure you're aiming or you know, lightly touching the thumbstick if you've got a game controller. That's us through. Right, here we go. Excuse me. It's not exactly what you want to hear, is it? Hacking coughs. Alright,
Looks like the engineers dug out a
it's all quite
escape
simple this bit because you're just going through a mine, so
flyers.
not much in the way of choices or anything like that.
Roger that. I'm seeing evidence of excavation
And this is where it starts getting a little bit more fun. Okay, finish coming up the mine shaft. Go past the rearming station, which is pointless on Perfectionist. Go over this large wall. Think of scrumping for apples. Right. He's probably just going to walk right past. Yep. Sometimes they stand there and talk. Sometimes he goes on the other way for a bit. But at the moment, he's just on his way. So if you're going to follow him, make sure you have your gun out so he doesn't notice. Grab him, take him in there, and get him ready for collection. There we go. That's the capture target done. If this one is still underneath you, he might hear you going past and come upstairs to investigate. If he does, as he goes this way, all you got to do is simply just climb over and drop down when he's not looking. Okay, that's all good. We'll go through. Crawl past the wall because this guy will sometimes be looking at you. Not always though. Switch to the box. Make sure he's not looking in our direction. Go under and step up. Alright, whilst this guy is looking there, we want to go around to this doorway here. And what we want to do is we want to get out the sticky noise makers. I keep calling them sticky noisy makers, that ain't right. Okay, and what we do is we lob one out that door. He's now going to go and investigate. And it gives us the chance to just go through here.
Man, this place is big.
Okay, so now we got this new mine shaft.
Packing a long time ago.
Do you think any of these guys were in on Blacklist Zero?
And then we just go for a little bit of a run.
Engineers are borderless. Could have been anyone here.
Okay, now this bit is also quite fun. Go up this slimy wall, through the hole, and keep the jokes clean, please. Crouch at these boxes and move across to the right. Leave them talking, and what we will do is we'll just simply go up and over the railings. There are a couple of guys around here, of course, so what we will do is we will just slide into position and move around the back here. Now the problem is he will be coming back, so we just want to time it. We just have to wait here for a little bit for the perfect opportunity. Okay, as a little note, sometimes he will actually come this way till about here, so you want to make sure you don't move until you know for sure he's actually moving off along that way. It's the one thing with these routines that they randomize them a little bit. It keeps you on your toes, but it's so annoying sometimes when you're waiting for that right moment to come along. That one gives you an opportunity to practice patience and all that. Climb over, but wait. As you'll see, there are two guys on the radar. Oh, now only one guy looking at us. So we want to time it just right. Let's try now. And that's perfect. This is one level where the radar comes in really handy, just for that bit. If you're playing on Perfectionist, the sonar will not work through the walls, so you can't actually see where everyone's facing. So the radar will save you bacon at that point. So if you haven't already unlocked it, go back, do the first mission a couple of times, and unlock it.
Going on. It'll take me at least 5-10 minutes to know what they're sending out.
We can't wait. This is it, Briggs. Get the chopper off the ground.
Okay,
On my way.
now we get up to the close of this level now. What you're going to have is an animated sequence, reveals a bit of the plot line, and then you're going to have like a free running session through a burning building. I don't think you really need me to do that, do you? Well, I'll add it on the end, but yeah, I don't think you need me to do that.
What are you seeing?
Right, here we go. Burning building. All you got to do is basically just keep your finger on the run button.
LZs are too hot. We can't put her down.
we go. See you on the next one.